because it's Friday and 7:30. We're in for the night, guys. Well, some of us are going out having a good time. Who remembers the 90s? Who remembers growing up as a 90s kid? And on the weekends, guys, Friday night, if you weren't out hanging out with your friends, maybe you were at home watching Friday night videos, MTV, MTV Raps, Headbangers Ball. But after you turn 21 as an adult, you smoked out, guys. You smoked out on Friday night, and that's what we're doing tonight, guys. We are doing an old school smoke session, guys. That's right. We missed the 420 show. I was out on the road, but we're going to make up for it right now, guys. We're going to go live in 2. So be prepared. Here we go, guys. We go live in 2.
Get set, because it's
time to go with the It's 420 Somewhere podcast. With your host with the most, the man voted most likely to smoke out with a Yeti, Mr. Brian Brown. Mr. Brian Brown. Now sit back and relax,
because it's time to go live across the world.
Because it's 420 Somewhere.
And boom, we are live. How's everyone doing? It's Friday night and it's got to be 420 somewhere, guys. We are having a Friday night smoke out session, old school style. Pamela, how you doing? How you doing? Supernova Mike, howdy ho, neighbor. We got Rosie Key in the house. Oh, man. We got Chantel. How you doing, Chantel? How's your Friday night going? We got Eric, the broken brain of Eric. Guys, go check out his channel. He's unboxing the crap out of everything. Go check it out, guys. Very, very cool content. You got to love Eric, man. Great, great guy. Great, great content. Man, I'm so glad to have him part of our community. I don't know what's going on with my hair. Got to put on my bandana, my microphone bandana, as I call it. I am doing good. Just got back from Phoenix. I was out there for Valentine's Day. Hit up Medieval Times, had a good time. Just got back a few hours ago, so getting situated back home. Rosie's happy to be home. She was out traveling. She loves the drive, man. Loves the drive. I got to figure out a doggy seatbelt for her, though. I worry, man, with all the driving we're doing. I worry if old Rosie, if you never know, some idiot crosses the line or something, or want to make sure she's safe. So yeah, I'm looking into that, guys. But we're going old school smoke out session, guys. I'm excited. I'm going to be lighting this bad boy up. Don't want to talk too much about it because of YouTube. But yeah, this is a rocket, guys. What is it? I had all the information. What is it, like a 1.5 gram or something? And then a quarter 0.25 live rosin. So we're going to be lighting this bad boy up a little bit. We're going to be talking 90s tonight, guys, old school. And man, how depressing is it? The 90s are old school. Spook 'em, Rosie. Look, she's trying. That's the same move. That's the same mood she made. There's those boxes down there. I was just talking about that. I need to find that clip and isolate it. So yeah, a lot of us grew up around the 90s, guys. Who remembers before, I think for me, it was probably about the age of, I don't know, about 15 and a half, closer to 16, where you start going out on Friday nights. Your friends, you're probably in that, like, I don't know, junior year, sophomore. If you're, a little more mature, you can go out still and have some fun, but not like you do when you're a junior and a senior. So that's, I remember when I was staying home on a Friday night. Remember, you go to Blockbuster. You get your movie for the weekend. Hey, Dad, Mom, can I get my movie? And you could get there early. Holy crap, that just scared the shit out of me. Hey, Pamela, you got your wish. You got your wish. For some reason, my TV just turned on in the living room, and I just heard voices. A man and a woman arguing, and I'm just like, there's no one here. Wait a minute. Why is there a man and woman arguing in my living room? And I don't have a remote or anything, so it's weird that it would just the ghost. It's the ghost, guys. Oh man. So yeah, house parties. Oh, that was huge, man, in the 90s. That was huge. I remember going to my first house party. You know what? Let's go ahead and I see that, Dix. You got your wish. Yeah, I'm not even freaking super stoned either. Oh man, that's funny. That's funny. All right, guys, I'm gonna toke it up. Why don't you guys go ahead and you brought a spirit back with you. This medieval times. It's the dark night that's after me. I didn't laugh at the jokes when I should have, and now they're after me, guys. All right, I'm gonna light this thing up, guys. I'm gonna get it going. This is a punch rocket. If you guys got anything, I would encourage you to toke up at this time because we're gonna be talking 90s. We're gonna be getting into a lot of different stuff, guys, and we're gonna elevate our minds. That's right, elevate our minds. All right, guys, so we're gonna do the 420 mark. We'll give it about 30 seconds. It's got to be 420 somewhere, guys. Wherever you are. It's 420. If you don't smoke, not a big deal, guys. Grab a Coke, grab a beer, grab whatever you need to relax. Grab that energy drink if that's your thing. Grab that shot of rum. Oh man, let me tell you about this drink at Medieval Times last night called the First Night. Woo, that was pretty good, man. Had some rum in it, Malibu. I like this. A vodka, not bad. All right, guys, whatever you're doing, stop. Take that moment of breath. Fresh breath of positivity. Exhale all that negativity, guys. Let's give it up because it's Friday. We survived another week. Let's do it. It is 420.
Get ready. Get set.
That's not the right one. Jesus. How was your 420? Mine was pretty good, guys. I'm still getting into it here. I need something to ash this thing. All right, look at it, all smoky, all old school. Hey, guys. Feel like I should be dealing some poker or something right now. Oh man, how was it, guys? How was your 420? Oh, brought the spirit back with me. Let's read some of these comments, guys. We also have beer parties at the beach. Yes, that's the big one, man. Going down to the river, going down to the beach. That's what we did down here. Oh man. Let's pass it around. Let's pass it around. Woo, nice, nice, nice. All right, guys. Dink it up, partners. Blow up those comments what you guys are getting into. All right, let's do this. Things from the 90s. Things from the 90s. Let's see a good one here, guys. Bear with me here. 90 nostalgia trivia. Should we do that? Or should we do, we can do both. Let's see. They're not that long. Let's do things from the 90s that don't exist anymore. Or thing in the 1990s found in every home. Let's do the existing. All right. Let me grab this real quick. Man, this thing's smoking. All that rosin. All right. Hang on one second, guys. Let's get this thing going. I'm smoking myself out over here. Jesus. Woo, these things hit hard, man. Woo. Be prepared. Be prepared. All right, guys. Let's get in on this here. Share the screen. There we go. All right. Things from the 90s that don't exist anymore. Let's do this thing.
From food, movies, TV shows, technology, and everything in between. The 1990s was a remarkable decade that saw huge transformations, contributions, and challenges that still impact us today. On this episode, we will take a look at just some of the popular things that existed in the 1990s, which have disappeared since the year 2000, and why they were so important to many of us. If there was one thing that is nostalgic about the 1990s, it is definitely Blockbuster Video.
Oh, big time.
Before the days of Netflix and streaming platforms, many of us will remember venturing to our local Blockbuster, particularly on Friday nights, to see if there were any copies left of the newest release.
You had to get there early.
From the sound of movies playing in the background to the blue carpet, and yes, even that smell. This one definitely brings back
the
memories
girls that you had a crush on, or the boys would work there, and you would go in
left
there
of your movie choice. To that feeling when asking the Blockbuster employee to check the Dropbox and then actually finding a copy. This for many represented a whole different era that will never come again. At its height, Blockbuster reached 9,000 stores worldwide, including places like Australia, Japan, and even Brazil. However, it was questionable business decisions,
we have a
in particular
DVD
surrounding
TV,
DVDs that opened the door for
which
Blockbuster's
is kind of antique,
downfall.
but VCR one would be cool.
While the chain continued on in the early 2000s, it continued to see a decline in sales impacted by retailers such as Walmart, and not even Blockbuster's DVD mail service could save them.
They got into
in the
it
year
late
2014,
in the game, too.
with the growth of Netflix DVD mail service and streaming services, Blockbuster closed all of its corporate-owned stores. As of today, there is
Those
one
were
remaining
exciting
independent
Friday nights.
If
And then
you
when they
connected
started
to the
renting
internet in
video
the
games
1990s,
too,
then there is
that
a
was a
very good
huge
chance
one.
you did so using America Online.
Would Brian
Before the days of
Lost brain
broadband
cells
internet
be a
connecting
thing
households
from
to
the
the
exist
internet,
anymore?
it was America Online leading the way with dial-up internet.
Oh, that's funny.
Between 1993 and 2006, it is estimated AOL sent out more than 1 billion floppy
Jesus,
disks
those
and
AOL
CDs with
discs.
free
Who
software.
remembers getting
And
those,
it paid off
man?
as in 1997, about half of all homes in the United States with internet access had it through AOL. Many of us will remember the classic sounds of using AOL, from connecting using dial-up.
Yep, there you go. you're a kid of the 90s, you totally remember this. Waiting all night to download some fucking
To the
music,
sounds we
too.
logging.
Welcome.
You know,
Goodbye.
I said this story a couple
However,
times
with
in my
improving
life,
technology,
but the
popularity of
best
broadband
email ever
internet
come
in the
across at
early
like
2000s
working, you know, you
saw
have
the
to
eventual
ask,
AOL. While many were no longer
we
using
shouldn't say it
AOL
on
to
the air.
connect to the internet,
It was a
millions continued
I
to
won't
use
say the
America
I won't say the
Online
number.
Instant Messenger,
It was
commonly
Sexy
referred to as
Cougar
AIM, for
Grandma
many more years.
something
However,
at
that too would see a decline in
AOL.com.
the
And I don't know what
popularity
was I
following
more
the rise of
ashamed
text
of, the
messaging
Sexy
and
Cougar
Gmail.
Grandma
And
or
with
the
Verizon
AOL.
eventually acquiring AOL, it saw the company discontinuing the AM service in 2017. If you ventured into a McDonald's in the 1990s and were craving more food and drink than a typical McDonald's meal offered, you likely opted to supersize your meal. Originally
Remember
introduced
that?
back in 1987 as a limited time option,
Supersize.
it became a staple on the McDonald's menu starting in 1992.
I totally forgot about that.
The supersize option, which consisted of a 42-ounce drink, which equaled a 410-calorie soda, as well as a 7-ounce, 610-calorie fries option,
Damn.
meant would hit 1,000 calories before even counting the
It was the
burgers.
90s.
With the focus on healthier options in the early 2000s and the release of the debated documentary Super Size Me, we saw an end
I
to
hated
the
that
classic
sound.
upsize option. Just 6 weeks after Super Size Me was released
You know
in
what?
theaters,
Life did move a little
McDonald's
slower.
discontinued
Hey,
the
Mr.
Super Size options,
Crispers,
and it took its place in the
the
fast food history
man, the
books.
myth, the
In
legend.
the 1990s, before the days of Netflix and other streaming
Mr.
platforms,
Crispers used to sell
VHS
bootleg
cassette tapes
VHS
served as the primary
movies.
source of home entertainment, and VHS players were found in the majority of households.
No
Not only
shame,
could
no
you watch your
shame in the
favorite movie,
game, Mr.
but you
Crispers.
also had the ability to set your VCR to record your favorite TV shows in case you missed them.
Who remembers that when
And
you
even
could
some
use the
camcorders
timer
used
on
VHS
the
cassette
VH?
tapes, which allowed equipment. In 1998, Titanic became the first movie released on VHS that was actually released on 2 cassette tapes due to length. DVDs took over as the predominant form of home entertainment in the early 2000s. And with the decline of VHS in subsequent years, we saw the last Hollywood-produced movie released on cassette tape in the year 2006.
Dang. 2006,
Now, if you grew up in the
was
late
that late,
1990s and early 2000s, there is a chance that you came home from school, turned on MTV and watched TRL.
TRL, yeah,
First
man. That
introduced
was
in 1997 as MTV Live, it became Total Request Live in 1998.
I remember
and stayed on
the
air
old
for 10
school
years.
one before
The
Carson
one-hour
Daly
show
and the
originally
TRL.
hosted
It
by
was
Carson Daly,
the
which played the
request
10
line.
most requested music videos of the day. As voted by viewers via phone or online, quickly grew in popularity and became
Hell
one
yeah,
of MTV's
skating rinks
flagship
were the
programs.
funnest.
Aside from seeing the most popular music videos of the day, pop stars, boy
They're
bands, and
coming back,
celebrities,
VHS
it was
tapes.
actually a news source for many young viewers on major world events taking place. While Carson Daly left in 2003, the show continued on for several more years, however, with a changing landscape including the emergence of social media
Yeah, what
platforms.
movie was
The
last
show was
on
canceled in
VHS?
2008. Before
look it up.
MP3 players, iPods, and cell phones, one of the most popular ways to listen to music on the go definitely was the portable CD player. Sony's version of the portable CD player, called the Discman, exploded in popularity in the 1990s, and with the trend moving away from cassette tapes and the Walkman, it was something teenagers and young adults during the time were not afraid to show off. A common item found anywhere from college campuses to beach. This was the item to have for music on the go.
Yeah, I remember
However, in the
those.
early
Those are
2000s,
big.
with the emergence of technology including MP3 players, and specifically the iPod, the portable CD player could not compete and would eventually take its place in history.
I still rocked a Walkman over that, you know what?
Design that catches your eye.
All right, well, why do we got a
Performance that
commercial
takes your
brewing
breath.
here,
The
guys? Let's go ahead and
Genesis
pause it right
If you
here.
were around in the
And I got the list. I got the list, Mr. Crispers. I got the list. All right, so these were the last 10 movies made on VHS, guys. First one was A History of Violence. It was 2006, and V.O. Mortensen was just a few short years removed from his famous role as Aragorn in Lord of the Rings. Good movie, History of Violence. I believe it won a lot of awards. But it was the last major Hollywood movie to be released on VHS format. So that was the official last one, A History of Violence. Now the rest, the top 10 of the list, guys. Saw 2 was the last horror film to be made on VHS. Comedy, was Just Friends with Ryan Reynolds. It's a decent movie. War movie was Jarhead with Jake Gyllenhaal and Jamie Foxx. That was a decent movie. I saw it in the theater. The thriller dark comedy, the last one, was Ice Harvest. What movie was this? John Cusack and Billy Bob Thornton. That's right. And they were like a Kansas City mob trying to launder money or something. It was a decent movie. What was family dramedy? Yours, Mine, or Ours was the last movie. It was a modern take on the Brady Bunch. Was the last family dramedy put out on VHS. Drama romance. Pride and Prejudice was the last one. Last action movie was going to be Domino with Keira Knightley. Who remembers that one? I believe Mickey Rourke makes a cameo in that. Sci-fi action was Doom with The Rock. And then the last adventure movie put out on VHS was The Legend of Zorro. And those were your last VHS movies. I've never heard of that movie. You've never, which one, Mr. Crispers? The History of Violence? You should watch it. It's a really good movie. Like, really good. Academy, like I said, Academy Award winning. Pretty good. Pretty good. All right, let's get back into our things from the 90s that doesn't exist. TGIF. Who grew up on TGIF?
1990s, you might remember that home was the place to be on Friday
Boy
nights
Meets
with
World,
ABC's
Full
Friday
House,
night television line, TGIF.
Perfect Strangers.
Unlike today, where no TV network considers Friday night's primetime viewing, back in the 1990s, it was a different story as the TGIF lineup dominated the airwaves.
Yeah, because at that
introducing us to
age, you had
popular
nothing
shows
else to
like
do. You were
Full
home
House,
Friday nights.
Family Matters, Perfect Strangers, Step by Step, and Boy Meets World.
Love me some
However,
Boy Meets
as the
World.
1990s neared an end, ratings began to slide as Fridays became more common with going out. And with aging shows and lack of new content, the original run of TGIF came to an end in the year 2000.
Topanga.
In the 1990s, if you were in a search of a book, be it for school or just casual reading, you would visit one of the thousands of bookstores across the country. Before websites like Amazon and eBay dominated the landscape,
Yeah, who remembers
retail
good
book
old
chains
school
like Borders,
bookstores?
Walden Books, B.
Hastings.
Dalton, and
That's what
Crown
we had
Books
down here.
were
We
found
had
in almost
Hastings.
every major
Big
shopping mall
one.
in
Like,
city,
yeah,
welcoming
they had
tens of
VHS,
thousands of customers across the
DVDs,
country
they had all
each
the
day.
books, they had comics.
However,
they were like
with
a
the
big,
popularity of the internet
multimedia
and the
store.
convenience of buying straight from the comfort of your home, the early to mid-2000s proved too much for most of these retailers, many of whom would declare bankruptcy by the mid-2000s. Now, while most retail book chains are long gone, one of the oldest, Barnes & Noble, still exists today, welcoming those who still prefer to buy their next book in person.
Yeah, Hastings was great.
In the 1990s, before cell phones became a staple of society, public payphones were the go-to method when trying to reach someone while on the go. At their peak in the mid-1990s, there were over 2.5 million payphones spread across the United States, from shopping malls, restaurants,
find one to
train
save your
stations,
life now.
amusement parks, and everywhere in between. Payphones became a lifeline to many. While prices varied over the years, typically a caller could make a local call for just 25 cents, with long-distance calls for an
That's
additional
awesome.
charge.
Honey Nut Heroin,
However,
I like that.
With the
I like
increased
that goal.
popularity of cell phones in the early 2000s, and with payphones no longer turning a profit, the major phone companies began removing them from across the country in the mid-2000s.
Yeah, everyone
Today, it
has
is
a cell
estimated
phone
only
now.
a few thousand payphones remain scattered across the country. So payphones, like many other commonly used items from the 1990s, took its place in history. In the 1990s, before the days of Google Map and car navigation, if you were traveling to an unfamiliar destination, you were likely to use paper
Oh,
maps,
God.
a road
I
atlas, or
remember
a
my
Tom
dad
envelope.
in a road atlas.
These items could be found in
going
the
to
back seats of
California, like the
millions of
Disney
vehicles
stuff.
across the country throughout the 1990s, however, with the advancement of technology, including online maps and car navigation features.
One at the Dallas
These maps and
airport.
guys would
I
decline in
think I see one
popularity
there too.
and
Matter of
take
fact,
its
they might
place in
have a
history in
picture
the
of
early
it.
2000s.
I think it was Dallas.
Now
I
these
can't
were just some
remember
of the
if it was
most
Dallas or
commonly
Houston.
used items, things, and places in the 1990s we said farewell to since the year
Supersize
2000.
me, man.
But they definitely were not the only ones. Let us know in the comment section below what you miss most from the 1990s, and it actually may be included in the next chapter of this series. Make sure to click on the thumbs up and subscribe button below for future.
The other one I wanted to look at was 90s nostalgia trivia. Let's see what we can do on this one, guys. See how we can. All right. Oh, all right. right. What board game is this, guys? Make sure everyone has this. Okay. What board game from the 90s is this, guys? I have my answer. I don't want to give it up. Long live Thomas Guides. Oh man, who remembers the car books? It was like everything you needed to know about your car, how to fix it. It was like an all-in-one book. I can't remember what the name of those were, but who remembers that? So I'm seeing some guesses. People are saying Mousetrap. Yeah, definitely. I'm going to say Mousetrap as well on this one, guys. Let's go ahead and see what they say here. Mousetrap. All right, we got 1 out of 50. 1 out of 50. All right, this one. What is this device? Ooh. I remember this. I had a Sega Genesis instead of this. I just gave maybe. This is the first PlayStation. Yep, I'm gonna say PlayStation. Honey Nut Heroine. We got Eric. I want one. I never had the first generation of PlayStation. Yeah, you know what? That'd be kind of cool. Be kind of cool to get one. I ended up getting a PS2. And going from there. PlayStation 1. Nice. What is this? I forget the hell what this was named. Oh, was it the Skip It? What was this called? I want to say Skip It, but I don't think that's it. We did growing up almost all the different consoles. Not sure what happened to them. Yeah, I want to say this is a Skip It. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Eric. But I'm not 100% sure. Let's find out. But I want an OG PlayStation, NES, and a Sega. Look at you. You want all the old school consoles. All right, what is this one called? Skip It. All right, we got it right. 3 out of 3 so far, guys. What was this used for? Okay, this one's going to get me. I'm not sure what this one. Brian making us listen to 90s porn music in between. Broke my ankle with one. God, that's horrible. That had to hurt like a son of a bitch, too. Like, those things were pretty thick plastic. If you breaking your freaking, oh man, lucky you didn't break more than just your ankle on that one. What? I don't even know what this is. Label creator? I think it's like a diary or like a, not a two-way. She wears a two-way and I'm not shy. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, like a pocket diary for kids. I'm with Bowling for Soup. She wears a two-way, but I'm not quite sure what that means. All right, let's get some porno music going. Hey, Dick Daniels, do you need some dictation thoughts? Writing diary entries. Okay, all right. I'll take our answer. Oh, remember these? What were they called, though? Slap bracelets? Were they called? I don't want to say that they were that simple of a thing. Slap bracelets? A few years ago, man, I was working a seasonal job, as I do, and yeah, snap bracelet. And T-Mobile came into our store and gave me a whole bunch of them. And when we were bored, we would play this game where, like, if someone was standing across the room, you would throw the slap bracelet and see if you could get it around their wrist. And if you did, it was like 5 points. The further away, the more points. If you just did it like that, it would be 1 point. I think they were that simple. Yeah, we had a lot of fun with those, man. The good old days when you're not really working. I just got one from Zobi. Nice. I love me some slap bracelets. Let's see if we were right, guys. Mandela effect. Bracelets of slap. Snap. I thought it was slap. Snap bracelets. What TV channel was Slime Time live on, guys? I think we know this one. I think we know this one. Nickelodeon. It's got to be Nickelodeon, guys. The slime. I was super impressed with their Super Bowl coverage, man. They did pretty good on that. I'd rather watch SpongeBob and Patrick do the Super Bowl every year or just do football. Let's just do them all the games. Oh, all right. What else we got? What is this? Is this a Cush ball? Is that what these are called? A Cush ball? You can't do that on television. I love that show, man. A young Alanis Morissette was on You Can't Do That on Television. Um, Double Dare. Ooh, that was a great show, Double Dare. They did slime people on Double Dare, but this was Slime Time Live. So, yeah. What about Cush Ball? That's what I'm thinking it is. I never really got into these, so I'm not 100% sure, but I'm gonna say Cush Ball. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Cush Ball. Got it. Got it. What else we got here? Ooh, what is this? Who remembers these, man? How many decisions did you make as a young teenager with this item? We had a Super Nintendo game based on one of the shows on Nickelodeon. That had to be fun. I remember on regular Nintendo they would do like game show games that were pretty cool. Magic 8 Ball. Yes, Honey Hero, you got it. How many decisions did you make? I'm gonna call Troy. Or that's what I was thinking. No, or I'm gonna call Jasmine or whoever your crush was, and then they'd be like, you may rely on it. Does Joey like me? And it's you may rely on it. How many big decisions were made in your life from the Magic 8 Ball? Interesting. Interesting. Another Friday night thing, man. Sitting at home or on the phone, waiting for the Magic 8 Ball to tell you to call Joey or Troy. What TV show is this? Oh, this is a good one, guys. I know this one. Dexter's Laboratory. Yes, I love this one. Dottie and Dexter. I was just a little out of cartoons, but this was like still in the range of where if you were in high school, you could still get away with watching it. Yeah, Dexter, man, this was a good one. Dexter's Laboratory. All right. Oh, who is this? And no, it's not a young version of me, guys. It's not a young version of me. I did have a pompadour like that, believe it or not, before the thinness wore in, guys. I had a giant vanilla ice pompadour like that. I could have passed for Johnny Bravo back in the day, except for I didn't have his build. I didn't have his build. Oh, that's funny. All right, what else we got? Johnny Bravo, which was also the name of Greg. His character, the rock and roll character Greg from the Brady Bunch played was Johnny Bravo, I believe. What is this board game called? Shoot, I cannot remember. I cannot remember this one. Damn, what is this board game called? Electric. No clue. Yeah, that's a Honey Nut Heroine. What is this game called? There's not because there's ladies on the thing. Yeah, I don't know about this one. Telephone, electric telephone. Was that it? Was it that simple? Just telephone? Future Karens. Future Karens. I love it. I love it. I feel like I should know. Is it telephone? Well, we're going to find out, guys. We're going to find out. Luckily, we have the answer. Dream phone. Electric dream phone. Guess who? I had one of these. Who had one of these? God, I can't remember. Robo Pup or some kind of nonsense. It's a telephone. Probably because you were never a teenage girl. Or was I? You don't know. You don't know, partner. Um, yeah, I can't remember the name of this one. Robo Pup or something? We're going to find out. I had one, though. Poochie Dog. A Poochie Dog. Totally wrong. Ooh. Can you name this soda, guys? Dang. I really can't. I have no clue. Nope, it's a telephone. Mandela effect. You're right. Your name could have been Brianna. Oh man. Yeah, what is this soda, guys? Jolt. I could see that. I could see Jolt. Where's Rosie? What is she doing? My favorite soda ever, Jolt Cola, man. Yeah. Remember the first original Jolt Cola? Had all the parents in an uproar. Let's see, is this Jolt? Cherry Coke. Oh, they got you guys. They got you. Cherry Coke. Nice. What do we got? Oh, I know this. Is this oh shit. Damn it. I know this one. I've given some away before. I got them in the '90s box from Bam. Not a Chia Pet, something Pet, Gigapet. No, shoot. I know you know, Honey Nut Heroine, Tamagotchi, Tamagotchi, Tamagotchi. That's the fancy one, Tamagotchi. Pocket Pet or Digipet, Tamagotchi. Yes, Tamagotchi. But this might be the generic American version. Tamagotchi. Tamagotchi. That's it. Who is this guy with his handy dandy notebook? It's Steve, right? No, Steve was the first guy. Or is this the first guy? Yeah. Steve. Was his name Steve? I think so. I think his name Phil? Phil? Phil Landers? From Blue's Clues. Is his name Steve? Let's find out. Steve from Blue's Clues. That's more my kids' jam than mine. What is this device for, guys? We actually just got done talking about this. I prefer the Walkman over the Discman. Feel my. I prefer the Walkman over the Discman. How about you guys? I never really got into CDs until like way later, like in the car. If I was going mobile, you definitely got to go Walkman. Oh, what is this toy called? Is this? I know what it is. What do you guys think? What do you guys think about this one? I still have a Walkman in its original package. Nice. I actually, they still play these to this day. Pop It. Yep, Bop It. Is it Pop It or Bop It? Might be Bop It. These things can knock someone out. Don't. You're not allowed to play games, Chantel. You always get hurt. Pop It. That's right. Pop It Extreme. Ooh. What's this toy called? Who had this? It's was it the dentist thing? Was it the dentist? Like you're supposed to pull his teeth and then like he bites you or something, right? Crocodile dentist. Russ got a Yoda Bop It. Nice. Yeah, I'm not sure what this one is. I know what it is, I just don't know the name. Crocodile dentist. Hey, I got it. Nice. Look at me. Look at me. Crocodile dentist. What are these things? What are these things? I kind of know what they are, but I don't have no clue what the name of them is. They're like, you're supposed to like trampolines that you walk with. Who broke their neck? You, Chantel. Chantel, give a. Did you break your neck while using these things? What were these things? Moon boots, moon shoes. Let's see. Moon shoes. Look at you guys. Nice. Anyone ever try them? All right, last one, guys. Last one. What is this game called? That's a pretty easy one. Jump Stompers. The cat's in the cradle and the silver spoons. The little boy blue and the man in the moon. We'll get together then. It make me cry, man, with my kids growing up. Oh, make me cry. Yep. So I'm going to say cats in the cradles and the silver spoons. Little boy blue and the man in the moon. You know what's funny about that one is I remember like in third, fourth grade playing a trivia game, and that was the answer was what game is played with yarn and hands, and no one could get it. It was the cats in the cradle, and always remember the finger banjo. All right, guys, I am gonna get out of here. It is Friday night. Oh man, I got some gaming to do. I think I might jump online, I've been playing VR football a lot lately. I need to finish my excuse me. Need to finish my season. I got like 4 more games left. I've been recording them so much. I wanted to show you guys this, man. Check this out. How cool is this thing? Look, you got Rosie. You guys can see her. And you got me. My girlfriend April got me this for Valentine's Day, guys. And I wanted to show it off a little bit. Look at that. And she also got one for her. It was supposed to come in a set. But it didn't because of the protectors, I believe. But yeah, man, look how cool that is. Look how cool that is. I love that Rosie's included. Look at that. The Brian Funko Pop. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right, guys, I am going to get out of here. We got a Off the Beaten Path scheduled for Sunday, so make sure you checking that out, guys. I'll probably pop in at some time tomorrow. We got Wild Weekend Drops from the Healing Center coming in tomorrow. Yeah, Funko makes customs, apparently. PR football is more important than us. Oh man, no, Mr. Crispers. It's just something I'll do later on. Appreciate you guys. You guys rock, man. You guys rock. John Phantom. Oh hey, anyone who was trying to reach me, my email is actually working now. I was able to get it working. Hit me up so I can get everything out to everyone and figure what I owe you and what we can square up on. Don't need Mr. Crispers mad at me, my buddy. No, you're the coolest one, Mr. Crispers. Coolest one out of everyone in the whole wide world. That's right. No, Mr. Crispers, you rock. Everyone in here rocks, guys. I appreciate you guys more than you even know. I'm going to get on out of here. Maybe something good. You know, real quick before I go, who's been watching this Traders show? It's this reality show on NBC. I've been watching it on Peacock. Man, it's really good. If you guys haven't checked it out and you want something to binge, they're up to about 8 episodes. And teacher's pet. I can. It's a great show, man. I'm into it. I haven't been into a reality show like this. It's kind of a competition based. It has a reality show stars in it, but it's got a competition. I like it, man. It's pretty good. It's about like they call them the faithful and the traitors. So the faithfuls have to find the traitors, and the traitor, it's like a murder mystery. I'd check it out, guys. I'm really enjoying it. If you guys want some good stuff to watch, like I said, there are 8 episodes into it. I would get into it. This is season 2. Season 1 was last year. I didn't watch. I just jumped right into season 2. Enjoyed it, guys. So I would definitely recommend if you're looking for something to watch this weekend. All right, appreciate you guys. I'm gonna getting on. I will see you guys on Monday morning. Probably see you guys tomorrow. And then on Sunday, guys, we're going to be doing Off the Beaten Path. Go live about 8 a.m. Or we drop it about 8 a.m. So, yeah, tune in, guys. It's going to be a good one. All right. We will see you on Sunday. See you guys.
Thank you for joining us on the It's 420 Somewhere podcast. Broadcasting worldwide and brought to you by thedailydank.com. Check out our merchandise and amazing content. And follow us on all our social media. Now, you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.
We'll see you guys.